Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Amanda and today we are here with my Procreate sketches from June. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but let's roll with it. I got an iPad. This is an iPad if you did not know. See, it's got the little Apple logo on it and it's gold, of course. But yeah, it's an iPad and I'm going to show you all the sketches that I have done in this month in this little thing. I'm probably gonna post it in July, so last month, in this thing, and I'm hoping to make it a regular occurrence to give myself some sort of accountability to create more artwork and show you guys, and I think it will be fun for you to see it this way. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me if you have an iPad, tell me if you have a sketchbook, or if you just create art. Just tell me things in the stuff and the things, and this intro is getting weird. Okay, bye! Well, not bye. Oh my god. I'll see you in the top down view. Okay, bye. Oops. Oh no. Let's just get rid of that. And if we go into my actual thing, you will see that I still have the examples here, but I also have a little swatch of skin tones. I used that as a base to start with, but now I don't use it that much at all, so I probably could delete that. So let's just delete that and get rid of it. So I have different folders here, or stacks as they call them in Procreate. This is the portraits one and this is the June 2018 sketches. Some of them are finished artworks and some of them are just sketches, so I'll show you these two first. I actually have a video on this one if you want to go and see that. It is on my channel. I will link it in the iCards and the description. But this one I decided to do from a sketchy app, from the sketchy app, and I just wanted to do a girl holding a camera. I really like doing that. I've done a couple of those and it's just fun to do. I really love these little time-lapse videos, but I don't think that they are good enough to make a whole video out of. But they are good for kind of like just looking back to see what you've done and stuff. The reason I don't like it is because you don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm doing anything unless I'm doing something really big. If I'm doing little tiny details, you can't really see it very well. But you can zoom in and stuff. But yeah, so that's that one. I decided to give her some ombre hair. And I did ask you guys on Instagram and Twitter which one you liked the best out of the 6 different ones that I done. I think there was 6 or maybe there was 8, I can't remember. But if you want to follow me on those social media sites so you can get insights and work in progress pictures, then definitely go and follow me there. But yeah, I just basically put a base tone of a colour down. This is a new thing that I'm trying, to just put base tones down and some shading and highlights, but not too much. I don't want to go too realistic. I'm trying to go into the more cartoony zone, and I think that this piece in particular was one of those transitions from realistic to cartoony, because I was still doing a little bit more realism than what I'm aiming for, but I did a little bit less than what I usually do. So yeah, it was very fun and I really enjoyed doing that one. And now that I've started this time lapse, I feel like I want you to watch the full thing now. I don't want to finish it randomly. One of the things that I was struggling with this piece was the background. Sorry about my camera tripod. Was the background. I didn't know what to put in it. I didn't really want to put any elements in it because I didn't want to take away from the actual piece itself. So I was struggling what to do, so I just put this grungy effect in that you'll see in a minute. That I seem to do with all of my paintings recently, but I'm going to try and put elements in the background. I just don't know how to compose it to make it look good, and I have been doing a lot of square drawings and there is a reason for that. Basically the square drawings are better for Instagram, and I'm creating these solely for Instagram, not for selling, so it's for and I like working in square. I know a lot of people are like, oh well, landscape or like portrait is better, but I just like the square aesthetic. This is another one that I've done, and she was just a little practice one. I think, yeah, definitely a reference. Sorry, I still don't know how to work this thing. Definitely a reference from Pinterest. Trying to get her to be more cartoony, less realistic, but I did spend a long time on this one. but I had fun doing it and I was really happy with the results. I think that it was more stylized rather than really realistic or really cartoony. It was definitely kind of my style going forward, or that I want to do going forward. But I don't know how to translate that into like full body pieces, because it's just really hard to work small. Obviously with the iPad you can zoom in, which is a really great feature of it, but I had so much fun and I did get critique from some other people on the Art Room Discord. The Art Room Discord is a place that you can go, and if you're a YouTuber, and you can talk to other artists, YouTubers, and get critiques on your work and stuff, and people did say that it was a bit too bland in the clothing area, so I tweaked that a little bit, and I did tweak some other stuff as well. Her eye, I tweaked that as well, but it's really good to get feedback from your peers, your people that are into the same thing as you. It's really good to get feedback and just work on your skills that way. I've never really had feedback before, and to be honest, my art has improved greatly, I believe, from just feedback from other people, and I'm really happy with that. So let's speed this up a bit just to show you the end parts. I don't know how to, oh there we go. Yeah, this is the bit where I go back in. No, I'm not going back in yet, I'm just doing the metal on it, and the metal was really hard actually. But yeah, the face, I really like the way that the glasses came out. That's my favourite part of this. And then I'm just going in and making it a little bit more. I don't think, did I change it later on, or did I just leave it and say that I would do it later? I think I just left it. Did I? Yeah, I just left it. Oh well, I thought I fixed it, but I did not. So that's that one. And now we get onto the sketches. This first one that you see here is the first one that I did before I even knew how to work Procreate. I just went in and did this quick little sketch. I don't think there's any point in showing you a time lapse of that one. And then this one was really fun. I did some sketches of birds and seagulls and stuff. I don't know why, but it didn't record this area, but it recorded this little bird here, and I was playing around with the textures of the brushes. I was just trying to get used to what brushes I like the best and what ones I don't, and I really liked it. Yeah, see, I was putting the brush that I used a damp brush for this, the dry brush for that, and it's a gold crest, I don't know, gold case, I don't know what that is. And then I used the HB pencil for that one, the flat marker ink for that, pardon me, for that one, and just had fun sketching some birds. This is the first finished, I would say, piece that I done in Procreate. It is, oops, cancel. Don't purge, cancel. Didn't mean that. It was heavily referenced from another artist. I can't remember the artist's name. I really need to write that down because I hate not crediting artists. But it was from a Pinterest reference, and I just changed up some stuff. But yeah, the proportions you can see are not the best, but I do fix the feet. But I was just trying to see if I could do a finished piece without it looking like I've done it on paint. It's really hard to get used to, but I really enjoy it, and I know that there is quicker ways to fill in the colour rather than going over the lines and deleting it later, but I just like doing that, and plus it gets me to see whether I've filled in all the bits. But yeah, this is just a experimental thing. Even though the sketch was rubbish, I still decided to shade it and colour it in and check it out and stuff. So yeah, it's alright. It's not the best though. It's definitely not the style that I want to go for. This one I'm not going to show you time lapse, where it was literally me trying to stylize, but in a charcoaly sense. I can't do that, so I think I'm going to delete that one actually. The good thing about Procreate is you can just delete it. And then I did some frogs here. Again, probably no point in showing you this, but I'll do it anyway, just to show you my process. There was these froggies, and it was just fun to do. I liked it a lot. I really want to get into stylising animals and I need to sketch more of them, but I did get bored halfway through. This one was fun. I really do want to do some more bird paintings or bird type things, and I really enjoyed doing this. The shapes of the birds are just so relaxing for me to draw and to colour in. It's just great. Am I even recording? Yes. So this is fun and I liked it. I think it's a kingfisher, I'm not sure. I just went on Pinterest and tried to find a reference. Hold on, it's really hot here. I need to take a drink. So again, experimenting with the brushes that I can use to get the effect that I want easily. I'm a big sucker for using just plain brushes and trying to get the texture by strokes, but using these brushes is actually really fun, and it does cut the work time in half basically. It's really cool to do and I like it. But it was just a quick sketch from my sketchbook. Didn't really mind. That's what I'm using this Procreate for, is digital sketchbook pretty much. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to make amazing art pieces. This one was just a quick study of this dude. I'm really bad at drawing dudes, so like everybody in the artist world is. So I decided to try and go for like really masculine jagged edges and stuff, but I ended up making them look really soft anyway. But there's this cool brush on Procreate that you can use to get this kind of hairstyle. I can't remember what one it is, but I'll show you in a minute. It just automatically gives that cool texture in the hair, and you can play around with the brush size and the tone and stuff to get it better. But yeah, I just resized him because I tend to draw in much smaller than I intend to. So the brush that I used for his hair was, if I can find it, not any of these, was it artistic? Yes, this Fresco brush, and it just gives you a really good texture and it's nice and I like it. Then this was the concepts. I did more than I wanted to, so you can only see these three, so I'm not going to show you the time lapse. That is on my social media anyway, but these were all the different colour combinations that I went through for that piece. And then this is a Shmoo Draws study. I was studying Shmoo Draws, and this is actually a study of her work, but then I changed the hair. I really like the way that she draws faces and the way that she draws bodies. It really does make me happy. So I'm referencing quite a lot of stuff from her, as well as Loish, and it's Lozzie, I think her name is. I'm not sure entirely, but I just did a full sketch page of Shmoo Draws things, and I learned a lot from doing this. The shape of the face, I realised that I really like to do more rounded faces rather than like more longer faces, because longer faces leads to realism for me, and if I do more rounded faces it tends to stay in the kind of cartoony stage for me. And I really like the way that she does eyes as well, especially these type of eyes. They're so cool. This one didn't turn out too great though, I didn't really like it, but I like the face. And I really like this one as well. I think this one was from her picture where she is looking at her son eating or something. Yeah, this is her I'm on Patreon one. You should definitely go check out Shmoo Draws. She is awesome. I love her. She is a big inspiration to me, and I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. Of course, I am not claiming these as my own, and I definitely didn't do them justice. This is actually a drawing that my son done that I let him use my iPad for a little bit. It's a girl, he actually referenced this from Pinterest. The girl had a straw hat on and she was just standing like in a really funky pose, and then he decided that he thought that she was lonely, so he gave him a friend. Oh my god. He gave him a friend, and he's wearing a bucket on his head and he's got a car on his t-shirt, which I thought was really cute, so I just kept that. And then this is from Corinne, is that how you say her name? And this is Loish, and these two are Corinne, just studies. And then we have this one, which was the very first one that I decided to try and do my own style based on the things that I had learned from the artists that I was trying out. And oh, this is gel arts actually. This was me doing a study of gel arts. paintings or drawing or something, and I didn't do it justice, so I deleted it and started again and tried to do something about Loish here, and then I think I deleted that too. Oh, this was the page for the Corinne thing. I think I copied this and pasted it over to the other one. So let me just, yeah, here we go. This is where I start to try and draw myself, and I didn't like the way that it came out. It came out too like rough, too jagged. I don't know how to describe it. It just came out too realistic. It's not realistic, but it just looks too realistic for what I'm going for. I want it to be more simplified, less like me, because this looks very much like me, I think. So I put that to the side and I drew it again in this style, and I don't like the way that this one came out either, but you know, I like it better with the glasses actually. And I just coloured this one and did that for the drawing that I ended up hating because it looks too like a 2-year-old did it. Not really, but anyway. So this is me doing some studies of otters, I believe, and then this is my mouse salad that I'm trying to work through still. I really like this style, but I just don't know how to draw him any other way than just sitting down like this. So I just decided to stop doing that. And then this one is a quick, well, not a quick drawing. I don't know how long it took me. Let's see. It took me, where is it? 5 hours exactly to do this. So not very quick, but I enjoyed doing it, and it's basically just a fan art of me getting The Sims 4 Seasons. I love that game now again, and I just wanted to do some fan art on it because I love The Sims, and I always say every time an expansion pack comes out that I'm going to do a fan art of it, but I end up not doing it. I was going to do one for Sims 4 Pets, decided not to, so I decided to do one for weather because we are having some crazy weather in Scotland right now, and I just thought that it would be really fitting to do a weather piece, and I really enjoyed doing this, and I really enjoy the style of it. After I finished this, I did go back and get some critique from the Art Room Discord, and then I came back and fixed it because I wasn't going to fix it, but I decided to because I just hated the way that it looked. So you'll see, I'll fast forward it a little bit, you'll see it going through different renditions of the painting, especially the background. This was the way that the background looked first, and then I came back in and fixed it later. I fixed her body, took away that weird thing that I put in there, fixed her leg. I didn't fix her leg too greatly though, and then I fixed the background to make it more dramatic, and I'm happy with that one. Then this one was just a study from Pinterest, just sketches. And then this one was a drawing of me getting my iPad in the first place. I was very excited, as you can tell, and I'm glad that I captured that. A lot of people that I showed this to said that I captured that very well. I'm drawing a dog first, don't know why, and then another study, and then I was like, you know what, I want to do something else. And I'd go through different renditions of this, different styles and stuff, and then I draw the box. I had to get a reference for a box. My dad was laughing at me. I was doing this on Sunday when I was at my dad's house, my mum and dad's house, and he was laughing at me because I needed a reference for a box, but he doesn't understand. I wanted the box in a certain angle and I wanted it to be right, so I got a reference for the box. I didn't use a reference for the iPad, and I actually had the iPad flat to start with, and then I was like, that's not right, that wouldn't be like that, and I changed it. So I'm really happy that I did that, and I really like this drawing. I really like the way that it came out, and I put it on my Instagram as well. I didn't do the speed thing because I just didn't want to. So that's that one. And then this is the one that I've been working on the last 2 days. I have changed my style up a bit, my whole like aesthetic, the things that I wear. So I decided to draw it, and I know that the anatomy is not very good and it's off, and the picture is so plain and boring, but I'm just learning, guys. So I went through quite a lot of changes with this one. I actually did some sketches that I deleted before and made a new canvas. It was really hard for me to do because I didn't know what pose I wanted, and I didn't know how to do the face, and I just wasn't having a good time, and I'm still not happy with it, but at least it's better. as you can see, the anatomy is really bad still here, but I do fix it later on. But yeah, I just didn't know kind of what to do or what style to do it in, but I managed all the same. Made it the legs a little bit bigger. Now that I look at it, the legs look far too big for the torso, but it's because they're high-waisted trousers. And I did that there, and I'm happy with that one as well, I think. So yes, those are all my sketches and things that I've done on my iPad Pro since I got it in June, because I got it on June 15th, so I have done all of that. I did that one yesterday and that one the day before, so I haven't been dating them, but I should be dating them. Anyway, so that is my Procreate sketchbook. Tell me if you like this kind of video and if you want to see more, you want to see my July ones, and if you want me to do it in a different format, maybe actually capture the screen, or if you don't mind it like this. I haven't actually looked at the footage, so I don't know how it is, and I've talked a lot, so I hope that it's okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and I will be doing a review of this iPad soon, so look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.